I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. At the time, prosecutors said school bus driver Caitlin Raylo was driving while under the influence of prescription painkillers. She was behind the wheel of a school bus that failed to yield the right-of-way and collided with a car on Route 209 in Huguenot back in February 2013. Today, in Orange County Court, the 32-year-old Port Jervis woman was sentenced to 2 years in prison. Raylo had been convicted of felony assault following the crash that left the driver of the car, 19-year-old Justin Mayer of Godefroy, with serious head injuries. An 11-year-old student on Raylo's bus wasn't hurt. Raylo was driving for Quality Bus Services that has a contract with the Port Jervis School District. Prosecutors said Raylo had the drugs diazepam and morphine in her system at the time of the collision. A tragic event. That's how New Paltz Police Chief Joseph Snyder described the fatal shooting early Easter Sunday morning inside a Main Street bar in New Paltz. It left a man dead, another wounded, and a shooting suspect still at large. Police were attempting to determine the possible motive behind the shooting at Murphy's Restaurant and Bar. 29-year-old Ryan Gray of Poughkeepsie was pronounced dead after being rushed to an area hospital. A second person shot in the crowded bar, who was not identified by police, was listed in stable condition. Police were hoping eyewitness accounts would help lead them to the shooter. In the meantime, New Paltz Town Supervisor Susan Zimmett said the shooting and the arrest of a man last week for menacing two students with a handgun on the SUNY New Paltz campus points up the need for a discussion of how local police departments can work together to beef up needed security. It's costing us more to fill her up, according to the gasoline price website, NewYorkStateGasPrices.com. The average retail gas price in New York has risen more than a nickel a gallon in the past week, and prices as of Sunday are about 11 cents a gallon higher than they were this time last year, and on average about 9 cents a gallon higher than they were just a month ago. And even higher prices at the pump could be on the horizon with Memorial Day and the unofficial start of the summer driving season now just a little more than a month away. Big trouble for a Monticello man who allegedly tried to steal a police officer's gun, then tried to drown two officers during the struggle. Happened Saturday when Monticello police officers pulled over a Jeep for traffic violations. When police discovered a Ziploc baggie containing crack cocaine in the vehicle, 43-year-old Anthony Shackelford jumped out and ran off. The chase brought Shackelford and two officers to a swampy area behind the Evergreen Drive housing complex where, according to police, Shackelford tried to grab a holstered handgun, then tried to pull officers John Calvello and Harry Mota under the waist-deep water. Shackelford was apprehended after the struggle. He will face a number of charges, including assault on a police officer and criminal possession of a controlled substance. A pair of Orange County legislative committees were to meet later today to consider taking action that would move the county closer to renovating the long-closed County Government Center. Members of the Physical Services and Ways and Means Committees were expected to vote on a bond resolution that would authorize the spending of $67 million for a government center renovation plan that will keep much of the structure intact while tearing down one section, building two new ones, and gutting the entire interior. Legislators approved the plan in December after years of verbal give and take. Today's meeting was also expected to include a project timetable update. Back in December, it was said the start of actual construction would be at least a year away. And two SUNY Orange facilities will be renamed in honor of a pair of former Orange County leaders. The college's Board of Trustees recently voted to rename the physical education building on the Middletown campus the Edward A. Diana Phys Ed Center, to honor the public service of Diana, former Orange County executive and 1968 graduate of the college. And the library at Kaplan Hall on the SUNY Orange Newburgh campus will be named for the late William Leahy, former county legislator and legislative chairman from the Newburgh area. The official dedication of the Diana Phys Ed Center is tentatively planned for June 12th. The Leahy Library dedication will be held May 28th. Today's nice weather will give way to some not so nice weather tomorrow. Tuesday will be cloudy with periods of rain expected, but it'll be mild with the highs in the upper 60s to around 70 degrees. Sun should return on Wednesday, but it won't be as mild, with temperatures topping out in the middle 50s under a partly sunny sky. We'll get the news and information to help start your day in tomorrow's Times-Herald Record. And when news breaks, you will find it right here at Record Online. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.